Hi, this is Heidi from Garden Crossings, and I'm telling you what, this Michigan weather is no joke. It is April 18 today, and we're supposed to get 2 inches of snow. This is ridiculous. So instead of looking at this dreary white weather outside, I think we're going to head inside to the greenhouse and talk about new plant varieties for 2023. So I don't know about you, but I'm always so excited to learn about what the new varieties are coming out. And these are going to be the new annual varieties, and I think you're going to be super excited to see the new colors and new plants that we'll be offering for 2023. So let's head inside to the greenhouse and get out of the cold and look at the beautiful plants. So let's dig in and check out the new annuals for 2023. The first one we have here, this is going to be a petunia. It's called Supertunia Persimmon. I don't know if I said that right, but we'll pop a color of it up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. So this is going to be a bicolored petunia, so something I think that will be pretty interesting to the collection. So what I did last night is I went on the website and kind of took a quick little look at what some of these flowers look like. So I'm kind of doing it from memory, trying to remember what they look like, obviously, when there's no flowers. So we're just going to talk a little bit about the different varieties. So a Supertunia is something that you would use probably in a hanging basket or even possibly in a ground planting. Next we have a new lantana, and this one is called Luscious Royale Lemon Tart. So this was a really beautiful yellow lantana. Lantana are good for full sun locations and are also something that if you're looking to attract hummingbirds to the garden, lantana are definitely something the hummingbirds love. There's a new series of sweet potato vine this year, and it is called the Upside series. This is Upside Black Coffee, and what these are is they're like a climbing sweet potato vine. So if you have a trellis or something that you want to put in your pot, these will climb up that trellis. Or if it's in a hanging basket, it'll obviously trail over really nicely. But I think it's got a really unique application in that it will climb up a trellis in a pot, creating kind of a different thriller look in a container. There's also Upside Key Lime. So there was the dark foliage there of the coffee, and then you got the bright green foliage of the key lime. Again, this is going to be one that will climb up a trellis if you want to put a trellis in a container. It does have really nice serrated, like really nice leaf form too. So I think that'll be really pretty in containers. A new one for the Illusion series. This is Illusion Penny Lace, and it's kind of a burgundy red color, and again, very dainty leaves. So really a nice flower form. I think this is a great color. It's not quite the black, but it's really nice, that burgundy red kind of foliage. So a new series of Superbells is the Prism series. This is Superbells Prism Pink Lemonade, and you can see there is a little flower showing here. It's got a beautiful pink and orange and yellow kind of mix. One thing to point out with the Prism series is the color is going to vary a little bit depending on how much sunlight the plant gets and also the length of days. So you may find the color is different when it's more of a bright sunny spell opposed to more of a cloudy spell, and also with your daylight temperatures. Once the temperatures kind of, your days start shortening, you might have some variation of color as well. So kind of a neat looking plant. A lot of different colors will be going on in one container of this plant. A new osteospermum. This is Bright Lights Horizon Sunset, and this is going to be kind of a really pretty orangey yellowish, kind of a halo looking in the series. With the Bright Light series, something to point out is these are heat tolerant. So a lot of times osteospermum in the summer, when it starts getting really hot, they just shut down and don't really flower a whole lot. But with the Bright Light series, they handle the heat quite well, and they'll continue flowering even through the heat of the summer. The Mojave Portulaca, this is yellow. There's already yellow, but they've improved it, so it's going to have bigger flowers and just be a more flowerful plant. The Mojaves are great for drought tolerant areas, or if you have like rock gardens or something like that. Any place that's kind of a dry area in your garden, the Mojaves I think would do really nicely there. Superbells double yellow. So right now there's kind of a light yellow in the double series of Superbells. This is going to be more of that deep golden yellow. So really a nice addition to that deep yellow family in the Superbells double collection. Another lantana, this is the Luscious Basket Tangelo. So this one is a little bit more of the orange shades, little hint of red, but a lot of orange going on with even a little bit of that tangerine orange color. Again, lantana, they like it dry and something that attracts hummingbirds to the garden. I'm really excited to let you know that there is a whole bunch of new colors in the Mini Vista line. So here we have Supertunia Mini Vista Scarlet. So this is a red petunia that's part of the Mini Vista family. So the Mini Vistas, just like the original Vistas, are great in the landscape. And to be able to bring you a whole lot more colors into the color spectrum, I think is super exciting. So it's going to be a beautiful red color. The Surefire series of begonias right now currently has green leaves with red and also green leaves with pink flowers. Now we have the green leaves with the white. This is Surefire White. And these are nice begonias for hanging baskets or containers. They really do a big job. So like if you're looking for something to really fill in a lot of space, the Surefire begonias do an excellent job of that. Also, there is a new Surefire called Cherry Cordial, and this has got the nice deep black foliage with red flowers. So we're kind of branching out a little bit with foliage and flower color. And this is just a really nice dark black. So I'm excited to watch this as we grow these out in our trials. The Lobelia Laguna Compact Blue with Eye. This has been improved, so it's going to have a nicer habit. So you can see those beautiful near blue flowers with the white eye. These are kind of a great filler for combinations, although I do know a lot of people will use them in their landscape as well. A new series to the Coleus family is the ColorBlaze Mini Me. So I tried to do a little bit of research last night, like what does the Mini Me mean as far as a series, and I wasn't able to come up with much information on that yet. This is Mini Me Watermelon. I think what that means is that they might be just a little bit shorter than some of the other ColorBlaze. And another thing I'm noticing too is the foliage just seems a little bit more daintier, not quite as dense. So maybe that's what it means for Mini Me. So we'll find out as we grow them out this summer. Part of the Nemesia family, this is a new one called Air Romance Mulberry. And it's got these beautiful burgundy flowers, and you can see there's kind of a bicolor effect going on there. The new flowers really come out as a beautiful berry color, and then as the flowers age, they kind of lighten up a little bit. So I think that's really a pretty addition to the Nemesia family. Part of the Proven Accents line, which are more your foliage type annuals, there's a Swedish Ivy. So this has been just recently added to the collection. So nice variegated foliage there. Another one added to the Proven Accents is just called Big Leaf. So I'm not sure what Big Leaf means, but to me it looks like it's going to be kind of a trailing plant. What is it called? Like Bridal Veil or something like that. Just kind of a nice airy type trailing plant for in containers and hanging baskets. Rockin' Deep Purple Salvia has also been improved. So it's going to have a nicer habit and I think a lot more flowerful flowers. It's got those gorgeous deep purple flowers that if you've been growing it and you love it, it's only being improved. So it's going to just get better. Another new Supertunia this year, and these are not marked, so I'm not sure the name of it offhand. We'll pop it up on the screen. But this is a new Supertunia that is, it's not black, but it's near black. It is a super deep dark purple, much deeper than Royal Velvet. So I think this will be kind of a fun new addition to the Supertunia color family. Again, here's another grass that's not labeled, so I'm not sure exactly what it's called. I believe it is part of the cypress family, and again, we'll put it up on the screen. So we'll see what these plants look like as they grow out. Yeah, a new cypress. And last but not least, I kind of kept what I think is going to be my favorite one for last. It's a Supertunia, and it is a mini Vista, and the color is what's going to wow you. It's Supertunia Mini Vista Yellow. So we have been waiting for a nice vibrant yellow in the whole Supertunia family. Like even in the normal Supertunias, there's some yellows, but they're not that rich golden deep yellow color. Now we have it in the Mini Vistas, Supertunia Mini Vista Yellow. So we're going to be able to have that nice golden yellow color to mix into our combinations. Right now we've been doing Superbells Yellow, which is a beautiful, beautiful plant, but I think it'll be nice to be able to get that bigger petunia flower with the much more stronger vigor, which can also go not only in hanging baskets, but it can also go in the landscape. So I am just really excited to see how this Supertunia Mini Vista does in the landscape and in containers. So what I'm going to do is we're going to plant these all up in our 4.5-inch pots, get them kind of grown on, and then once they're big enough, I'm going to plant half of them in containers and the other half out in the landscape. And I'm going to do that both at my home and here at the greenhouse. So we've got several different locations that we're able to trial these plants. And then throughout the summer, we'll give you feedback as to how they're doing. Some will do better in the containers, some will do better in the landscape, some will do better in both. So I'm really excited to just kind of show you throughout the summer how these do. I'd love your feedback below. I mean, tell me what you think you're excited about, because it's always nice to know, what I think is exciting. I like to know what's exciting for you as well. So leave your comments below, and if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified of all of the great videos that we put up. This is Heidi from Garden Crossings.